And I kind of want to do a full run again, just to see what happens. Oh! I forgot about the Guardian Golem, dude. Whatever. I don't know if 2 charge R2s will hit his ankle and stagger, or if like I should go back to the square off RNG. That was like I think it was RNG, I don't know. We'll find out. If I have to reset to him, it's fine. Make sure to put the runes off the map just for Opie, also. Guess I could also get the foul foot on the beach for DTS. I don't think we were really short on money last run, but we used a lot of money to upgrade both of them. That's for sure. Hopefully, like honestly, hopefully I can get this run today. Because I'd really like to upload it this week since I was really busy this previous week. I didn't really have time to edit one of my older runs to upload. But if I get this run, I'll just upload it like in the middle of the week and call it a day. Since I'm gonna be out of town, I won't be able to work on anything. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of firebombs for Stormveil. I remember now. So I'll need to get the ones on the way to Golden Bow Knight, also on the way to Altus, where I got that absolutely horrendous last Ash of War, which I might just get again, because Nah, I'll get the foul foot and I'll just use it on DTS and buy the extra one. That's fine. Oh, but I didn't look at the lightning slash pickup. I totally forgot about that.
I can play turning to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then summon me.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will some torrent. Treat him with.
I'll get plus 12 for it, and I'll throw a kukri to try and move it out of the camp, and then I'll go kill it. I totally forgot about that. That's what I was forgetting earlier. Damn, dude, I can't believe I forgot that. I'm not gonna pick up these stones, actually. I'll pick up some of the other ones, but nothing crazy. So I don't think I picked up any stones last time, except for the smithing one that I already got at Kale. I think other than that, I didn't grab any. Actually, I almost got hit by a slug, by the way. I'm not even lying. That's so fucking funny. I didn't realize he had already seen him was attacking. This guy just go through here, just pick these up. Although, if I actually do start, like, really doing a lot of weapon-only runs and picking those firebombs up, I probably will lose a run eventually there. But whenever that happens, it'll probably be pretty funny, so it's okay. It's like 3 minutes into the run or something. And yeah, I think I decided that this charge R2 is actually going to be for Golem. Because it's like a horizontal slash. Yeah, I'll probably block cancel do 2 like that. Second one, it's a little low. I'm a little surprised that was fast enough, to be honest. It's a little close. So yeah, charge rotates work there. Probably. The second one was a little close, but yeah, I think that should be just fine.
You here as a
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a full run, no matter where I get hit. And then just to like remember things. Again, it's only been 2 days, but I only did do one YOLO run of this. So yeah, I'll do another full run. Just make sure things feel good. And I'll go from here. Yeah, in theory, as long as I play well, it should be an easy run. But of course that doesn't always happen. Yo, what's up, Kelp? Thanks for good luck. I hope you slept well last night after our after a couple of games we had. I honestly, I almost decided to not stream today and just play Hunt all day instead. I'm not gonna lie. But I decided that would be irresponsible. So, here I am. Yo! Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Nice. Yeah, dude, that... I don't know, dude. Hunt is so much fun. I'm going out of town this week, and I'm honestly really disappointed because I really just want to grind it for like 15 hours straight. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, really fun. I even enjoyed playing by myself, too. Like, it's a multiplayer game, and usually I pretty much only play multiplayer games with friends, but I actually enjoyed it a lot by myself, too, which was good. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're gonna be off for a couple weeks. Hell yeah. I'm going out of town this week, tomorrow probably, unfortunately, like right when you right when you get off, but I might be able to play offline some, or like when I'm on vacation some. And if not, I'll be back on like Friday or Saturday, and I can play then. I'm not sure if I have space on my laptop. Because I have like every other Souls game downloaded on it. Would have been worth it, yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. There's just like, there's so much in that game I need to keep figuring out and looking at. Because there's just, like when I was playing it by myself, I was like, oh, this is pretty straightforward. You know, there's other people, you go and you like find these hints and you get to the boss and you kill the boss before anybody else and you take it and you leave. It's pretty straightforward. And then like I actually learned that that's not that simple. So yeah, I'll probably be on tonight too, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna stream for too terribly long. Probably like a couple hours, and then gonna make dinner, and then yeah, I'll probably just be right back on Hunt, honestly. So, and I need, I need to get good. But more importantly, I think I need to find 2 guns, or like maybe a couple guns that I really like the playstyle of. Because so far I've really liked the 2 I was using, the like sniper rifle, I guess, and the bow. But I should probably experiment a little bit with some other stuff and see if there's anything else I like. But yeah, the bow seems cool now that I realize there's different ammos for it. Because I think when I checked, there were only 2 ammos I had unlocked, and one was a poison ammo, which I know people had said was good. And then there was also some other ammo, and I don't remember what it was, but at least the poison ammo sounded pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely need to keep unlocking stuff. And I probably should use different guns to unlock different versions of them, like the upgrades and stuff, so I probably should branch out a little bit, but I really like that loadout I have. I don't know if it's any good, but it's cozy, I guess. And yeah, I got Nova and my brother to both get it and play it. His Nova was watching me play my first run, and she was like, wow, this looks really fun. It's like, it's really fun, you should play it. And so she got it, and then my brother also got it. Thank you, FromSoft, for that one. Yeah, I noticed several other people use the bow, and it looks pretty good, honestly.
To determine if you had
Like, the different ammo types seem really solid, and I think Pug said it was one-shot headshot and, like, chest shot, which I don't really know how that works, but it seems, like, that seems pretty good. More hunters, yeah. Yeah, well, isn't the cap 3 people per team? Or is there, like, a game mode that has more than that? But yeah, all of our first games we played were just, like, for the most part, just, like, bot lobbies, pretty much. Like, the one I played by myself was super easy. Like, actually, people who have never touched a video game before. And then the one Nova and I played was a little better. Um, like there was one of the teams we ran into shot me, which was a new one. Like nobody had shot me before. And then the other team we killed, they shot at me, which was even a step up from before. Just shooting at me. And then I think I'm gonna get stuck on the boots again. You are not serious, right? Dude, what the hell, man? And then the team I played, or the game I played with my brother and Nova, I think we lost our first game maybe, but the second one, there was a team that we had a little bit of a gunfight with, and then we killed them. Because they just ran out in the open. I was like, I'm in a building. You're in a field. And you're gonna run out where there's no cover and just stand there. Okay. And yeah, that's how we killed them. I might have jumped a bit early. Dude, there's no way this guy's giving me so much trouble. Finally. I think I was a little too far for the other riposts. Wow. Eyes rotate. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Rotating is good. So yeah, I'm really excited to play more, and I hope my laptop has space and can run the game, because I will totally play it while I'm out of town. Everything's a headshot. Bow's like 99% one-shot chest. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think the person... And the bow does bleed damage too, right? Because I'm pretty sure the person last night that we traded, that person, I'm pretty sure I hit them in the chest. At like point blank almost. And they, like I got one shot off, they got two. And I guess we both died because they were maybe bleeding. I don't really know how the works, or the poison. I assume it's just like a damage over time. And burn too, but I haven't even experienced burn, I don't think at all. But yeah, I'm so excited to play more, dude. The game is so damn cool. It's been on my wish list for so long, and I saw someone else playing it at one point, and I got a little nervous because it looked like it was more PvP focused, and I wasn't sure if I'd really like that. But dude, it's so much fun. Even against the teams that just smoked us, like I had a good time even. But yeah, definitely need to unlock more, test more weapons and stuff. But yeah, it's so much fun. Not sure if all bows do bleed, but people don't usually survive a shot. I see. Yeah, and it looked like there were poison arrows on the bow. And last night I think it was the last game we played where we killed we did the banishing right at the beginning. I think I got poisoned, and I assume it was by the bow, but I don't think I really took any damage. So I wasn't sure if they hit me in like the arm, or if they just didn't hit me, period, and I was like an AoE poison thing. But that was what really piqued my interest with the bow, is when they were like shooting traps in basically, and I was like, yo, that's kind of OP. Like, that's kind of really OP, actually. So I'm gonna have to go back to the bow and play with it some. But yeah, I'm gonna try some of the other scoped weapons. I did really like having a scope, but there were some other like long range non-scoped ones I wanted to see. Leave AoE on the ground, yeah, that's crazy. I've got to try that. So yeah, dude, I'm just so excited to play it later at some point and just like spend all my money and buy like new weapons and ammo and stuff. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. And it is nice that you don't really like when Zephyr told me the other day that you lose all your stuff, I thought it would be worse. But it seems like it's not really too bad. Like you kind of just lose your inventory. It's like in Minecraft, if you die, you lose your inventory. And then you can just replace it. But like even that's I feel like that's even worse, honestly, in Minecraft. It's like you lose your hop pretty much. Can't really think of a game I've played that has a similar mechanic to that. Because I guess in like I don't know. Like in Elden Ring, like you lose your souls. It's not that big of a deal. Like that's not really the same. And like I guess Ark survival, you like you lose your body, but you can just go pick it up. And you have like I think it depends on the server. I think you have like 2 hours to do it, or maybe like an hour or something. And even then, like that like I've played a lot of Ark. I've lost my body a lot of times, so it's not even that bad. Yeah, store inventory doesn't go away, yeah. Yeah, it seems like you kind of just like it's I don't know. It's really not that bad. The traits kind of suck, but I haven't really looked at the traits yet, so I don't really know how bad it is to actually lose those, you know? Like I feel like I didn't really have a lot of trait points, but at the same time the traits were pretty cheap. And I don't really know how many points I was getting per round. So, I don't know. I don't think it's really that bad. But I do need to go and like read all of the traits and, and like actually figure out what they do. Because there was one I had equipped. I think it was called like Iron Sight or something. And it had sounded good. I might be thinking of a different one, but it just kind of let me stay scoped in for longer after I shot my bullet. And I was like, I mean, I guess that's cool, but it didn't really actually help that much, I feel like. So, I don't know. That's one I would take off. But I guess I have a fresh character now to just play around with. Unfortunately and fortunately. So I guess I guess the other thing I'm confused on is yesterday when we played, Pug died, right? Like Pug died in game. All three of us died. But it seemed like Pug still had their character. Is that character just a skin? Like that's just a skin you have equipped and it doesn't really like your new hunter just comes with it pretty much? I took like the worst pathing here. You were con hunter, they would start with 3 random traits. Wow. 10 upgraded points and let you choose. Okay. Yeah, I think when I had a new fresh character, I did look at my traits and I just had a bunch of random ones and I was like, I'm not gonna bother with this right now since I know y'all are just trying to go to bed before too long, so I just went with whatever I had. It is interesting though that there's like I feel like the map is really big for not running into a whole lot of people. But I guess if you had more people, it would end up in like a more like a battle royale kind of thing. So I guess fewer is better. I guess when I first played, I was expecting more of a battle royale kind of thing, but I've never played an extraction shooter, so. But yeah, it's such a cool game. I'm a huge fan so far. And Nova liked it. My brother liked it. My brother. Oh my god, this is actually so funny. We played with my brother last night, and I think his mouse was having some issues. And he said his screen was like drifting to the side, and it was really annoying. I was like, sounds like a mouse issue. Like maybe your mouse pad is dirty or your mouse is dying or something. And we played the first game. I think we lost that game. I can't remember though. Maybe we won. And anyway, we queued up for another one. And at the start of it, like 2 seconds into the match, my brother just unloads his clip into Nova. He put like 3 or 4 bullets into her. And then he like turned to the side and shot the rest into nowhere. And I was like, why are you trolling? What are you doing? And he was like, oh, I don't know what happened. I just pushed E and it started shooting all my bullets. I was like, this can't be real. And then he pushed like E again later, I guess like only a minute later. And he just, he unloaded the entire clip again. And he was like, oh, I guess I just won't push E anymore. And then he tried pushing some other button and he unloaded the whole fucking clip again. Now he's down 24 bullets. Like, he shot Nova a whole bunch and he's just like, alright, I just won't push anything, I guess. And apparently, the funniest part is he was shooting faster when he wasn't even trying to than he could normally. Like, I don't even know how that happens. It was so funny. And then he started walking behind me and I was like, please stand much further away. I don't want you to start stabbing me with your knife. Like, I can't do this. You need to back up. It was so funny, dude. Hey, what's up, Oasis? What's up, Zephyr? How's it going, guys? Large diamond after you killed all of you. Yeah, it wasn't quite that bad, but that's that's about what happened. And then, oh my gosh, there was also another match we were playing, and I guess I hit a lantern with a throwing knife or something, and it exploded and did half of Nova's health, and then the bomb she was holding also exploded and she died. It's just like, shit, dude, I didn't mean to like kill you, my bad. Like, I don't even know how to play this game and I'm killing my teammates. One hit PB, nice, dude. What was the hit to? Surely not gravity. One hit PB is big stuff, dude. So yeah, needless to say, we had a really good time playing. It was a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 game recommendation. Yeah, Zephyr, we need to play, dude. Horlu, nice. Horlu's, like, that's big distance PB. Sucks to lose a hit there, but it is big distance. Oh yeah, I totally missed that message, Cal, my bad. Using this gun, when you die, you get another recruit. 300 that comes with your gear, or you can recruit 100 for $100. Oh, okay, I see. So it's just basically a paid skin. Charge R2s instead of app R2. Oh man. So just like trash controls, I guess. Yeah, we'll let you know, Zephyr. It was a lot of fun, dude. Yeah, I saw the message cup. I just completely forgot to reread it. My bad. Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause, yeah, I guess I don't have any skins, so I just had like the free recruit or something, and it just happened to change the skin since I don't have one. What's up, Limit? I guess the YouTube is broken. I didn't see anything about it, so. I'm scared to resend. Yeah, that's probably for the best. One time I resent a message in Gino's chat, and there were like 3 people who dogpiled on me. And I was like, guys, relax. It's not that serious. It's Twitch chat. It's okay to send more than one message. Or like send the same message more than once. Nice try, Zephyr. Got scroll wheeled, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Like usually I'll see a message and it's like, oh yeah, I need to go read that once I finish like telling a story or responding to this person, and then I just completely forget to go read it. Oh, that's awkward. I only got one half of the Dectus medallion. Nice. It's a good amount of people. Should just a friendly fire on Jay? No. No. Nice lift. Dude, I remember on my first playthrough when I got to Dectus, I only had one half because I hadn't been to Caelid yet. And I like ran around trying to find the other half in the lift. Like I sprinted around in there for a while trying to find it. And then I think I quit playing. And I came back on some other playthrough. You rest Little Nightmares speedrun 30% zip instead of a full zip. Interesting. I don't know anything about Little Nightmares, but oh, excuse me. That sounds really annoying. Just like it's like the baby jump in these games. Like sometimes you just get a baby jump for no reason. How long is the Little Nightmares speedrun? I remember Spectre doing Hitless in it not too long ago. And the Hitless run was like, it felt like it was like 20 minutes or something, but I know it was longer. This is stupid. And someone else goes, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. True. 35, nice. That is a quick run. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know why, but Little Nightmares does actually look pretty fun to play. Maybe it's FOMO that you and Spectre have played it, but it looks really interesting to play, honestly. I'm not sure why. Just this little guy running around. Breaking some dude's arms on a gate. Running over all the like giant people in their piles of food. Oh shoot, I meant to make it nighttime. Did I do that? I did. Dude, that first guy threw a fire pot really early at me. Guess it doesn't matter. Favorite genre? Yeah, I don't know what you'd call it either. Weird little guy running around. That's what I'd call it. Yeah, it looks fun. I don't know why, but something about it is calling my name. Yeah, exactly, dude. Weird little guy running around. I mean, you could classify that as so many games, though. Like, I think you could even say Elden Ring is like that. But it's not the same. It's not the same at all. Sekiro is just this weird little guy running around. That one is that one is even worse, I feel like. Yeah, Hollow Knight, true. Hollow Knight. Yeah. Weird little guy, but everything else is huge. Yeah, it was so weird watching Spectre play, because I hadn't really seen any gameplay before that. And there was like that arm monster that was chasing him into the elevator. Or like the vault or something, and he had to crush his arms. And that was super strange. And then there was also the kitchen, and that was also really weird. And then there was the actual elevator where there was like a blind guy or something. Dude, it's like it's so weird. Yeah, like borderline horror. Like it's not quite there, but it's super super weird. Weird little guy running around nightmarish landscape solving puzzles, and you usually have a friend. As long as I have a friend, I'm down. Just give me my little running buddy and I'll be good. I need my little running buddy in horror games. Otherwise, I can't do it. Dude, what are you even saying? Oh, weird. I understand now. Oh my god. Take the... I don't even know what it's called. Take that away. I don't want to see that on my monitor anymore. Oh my god. Is there like a Little Nightmares 2 or something? Rolls off the tongue? Right. We must have different tongues here, because that doesn't roll off my tongue. Saving that? Oh my god. 1 to 3, okay. And reanimal, nice. So there's a couple of them. Plus mobile game. Dude, the mobile games are the best. Every now and then I'll go through this phase where I download like a whole bunch of mobile games because I'm super bored at night when I should be sleeping and I'm not. And I'll just play a whole bunch of mobile games for no reason. And they're all terrible. Every single one of them. It's a waste of my time. I should just play Little Nightmares or Slay the Spire or something instead. A podcast? Are you serious? I've been thinking I should start listening to like podcasts or something, because when I drive to visit my family, which is where I'm going this week, um, surely, yeah, usually I just listen to music, which is fine, but I was thinking I could maybe start listening to a podcast that's actually like beneficial to my life in some way, but I don't really know any good podcasts. No, I never played Bramble. I never heard of that, actually. Scared to death. Yeah, Bramble Best. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't gonna say that. Dude, Lemon, we played Nova and I after I finished playing Hunt last night. Nova and I played like, dude, we played like 6 Mayrams back to back, and we lost every damn one. We played until we won, and it took like 2 hours. It was crazy. And it's just like, it's brutal, dude. We had this one teammate. We got twice in a row. Duo queued with someone else, I'm pretty sure. Just ending the whole game, dude. Crazy. Like, it was so unbearable. One game we played against Zyra, Brand, and Play. And we had like a full melee team. So we just sit under our tower and die. Like, there's nothing we could do. The next game, our teammates AFK, we get a remake. Our next game, I don't even remember what happened, and we just get stomped. It was brutal, dude. A lot of fun, though. Yeah, League of Legends brain rot for sure. Little Nordic. Nordic? Oh my god. Why'd I say it like that? Oh my god. I'll look at Bramble then, in that case. If it's similar to Little Nightmares. It does seem like a fun genre of play. Inside and Limbo. I think I remember you mentioning that one in Spectre stream. Oh, guess who forgot to get the bell bearing? I at least got the grace. Oh, look at them. I don't think I've ever played a game like that, but they do look very peaceful in some strange way. Okay, so I'll go get bell bearing. I'll get plus 12 on both, I guess, and then I'll go get lightning slash maybe. Gold Nightmares is the best to start. Okay, sounds easy enough. Yeah, it did look. It did look really like peaceful and a creepy, if that makes sense. Plus, then of course I can no hit it for a variety game tag on the Team Healers Discord, which is really the most important part, obviously. $3? Wow. How much is it? I guess if you challenge run it, that's totally worth it. Short games are always nice for challenge running, I feel like, 'cause you can do them so quickly. Which is why I do kind of want to run Sekiro and DS3 a little bit, but I think Sekiro is faster. It's such a quick run, but it is such a hard run. I already know it is. Base game and enhanced edition for $3, dude. Are you serious? $3 for 3 hours of gameplay? Sounds worth it to me. Unravel? I think I've heard of Unravel. I'll have to like make a list and look at them. Maybe would it be considered I don't remember what the genre is. Never mind. Dark fantasy or something like that. I don't think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I've heard of Unravel. That one does sound. Okay. So can I safely get Lightning Slash this time? DS3 specifically? Okay. I knew I recognized dark fantasy, but I'm not sure if that's even the right genre I'm thinking of, but I think it is. Oh, I didn't think about this, but doing the avatar this early means I do the Frenzy Flame Tower no stealth, which I don't love the idea of so much, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it. This lightning is literally half our build. No, I don't think I've seen it. I have played a game called Labyrinthine, but no movie. That seemed a little bit easier. I don't think Labyrinthine is dark fantasy though. I think it's just a horror game, but it's a pretty fun game. It's a bit repetitive for some people I know, but I enjoyed it a lot.
I took you no man to lay out your own.
Holy. Okay, I think that's everything. Surely no Frenzy Flame tick, dude. If elves were scary. Ghosts and demons and stuff I see. My favorite. Ghosts and demons, dude. Ghosts and demons. Surely I don't need money for anything else, right? I don't think so. If elves were evil and scary. I like that. It's a good way to put it, I think. Alright, cross your fingers for no tick. Despite my eyes glowing that whole time. Nice. Usually feels depressing, yeah. I think that also makes sense. I'll need to come back here later for the Woodsy Flamestone. Yeah, the Gideon shot's not safe. I tried it again and he rolled out of it like immediately. But I got a strat with Frenzy Flamestone and it's really, really simple. You get over here. Wow, no mini Elden Stars. That's kind of crazy. I was kind of being a bit cautious there, but nothing. Yeah, yeah, it was pretty funny that it worked the first time, but I tried it again and he just rolled instantly. I was like, yeah, I'll just do this. It's kind of like the RL1 plus 0 strat. I just throw a sleep pot, charge R2, backstab, sleep pot, frenzy flamestone, buff, jump L1. I wish the L1 R1 or like L1 L1 was a frame trap, but I don't think it is. It's still really good though. Good.
Warrior blood must truly smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear. The night, the hand. You there? Come on. What's it to you?
I wonder if you can just sprint straight past him and have that happen. Because in the clips I saw of Azaz doing that, he just sprinted all the way past him every time. Or like he sprinted up to that point and he did a melee attack. So I wonder if you could sprint all the way past him. But regardless, that is really nice that that happens and you don't have to even think about it. Not that Gostok is really that scary, to be honest, but it's a little faster and it avoids like any wall clinks that could happen. True. Gino did have some complications with Gostok. Dude, seriously? That's way too... Imagine maybe throwing it lower. I'm always scared I'm gonna hit these fire bombs though. Yeah, that... I saw that reel of him with Rose's axe, and it just like clinked the wall every time. That was actually off the charts funny. Like if I lost... What was it, like 3 runs in a row to Gostok or something? I would not be very happy. Like, I don't know how far. I think it was only like 20 minutes into the run, but a Gostok, dude? No. I would not be happy about that. Oh, it was so funny though. Just like the wall clink into the quick hit he has. Dude, that was so funny. And I have had the wall clink, but I haven't been hit flat because of it. And I've only had it like 3 times. before with a wall clink. Yeah, that's true. 20 minutes is still pretty... Like, 20 minutes isn't really that much of a time loss, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But at the same time, like, 20 minutes 3 times in a row, like, you do the same thing 3 times in a row, and it's 20 minutes gone. Like, that sucks, you know? Yeah, that is true. An hour to Gaston. Yeah, let's see if we can spot the flash this time. No. He was behaving today. I'm gonna go find a clip of that guy, like, sprinting across the courtyard. That guy was moving. So yeah, anyway, I decided to do Godstock cheese now. It's just, I think it's a little bit faster. Probably depends on the weapon you're using, but I think it's a little faster and it's just easier to not think about it or stress about a walk. Nice. Damage feels really good on Margit, but it feels a little bit worse on Godric. And I think it's just because he's bigger. Because sometimes with bigger models, it's like dink dink on the weapon hits, and on Margit, it's like this. They hit at the same time. If that makes sense. I'm not sure if that actually made any sense at all, but Godric, even though it's 1L1, they hit slightly different times. Margit, they hit at the same time. So I think on Godric, it just feels a bit worse because of that. V-Sync. That's so funny, dude. V-Sync was the culprit the whole time, dude. I'm glad you found what it was. That's so funny, dude. Who'd have thought? Did you just, like, randomly turn it off, or did you, like, Google it and see that other people said that or something? Either way, though, that's crazy that someone actually finds that. Like, how do you find something like that? Like, damn, let me turn off and on all my settings and see if any of these impact my gameplay. And then, sure enough, one of them does. Last time you played, you were running a potato of a computer. Oh, I see. That's funny. Potato PC. I feel like, okay, I'm not like a computer genius or anything, but my brother is really smart when it comes to computers. And I always feel like I need to upgrade my PC a bit more, but he usually tells me what parts to get and stuff, and it usually works out just fine. So I listen to him, but I feel like I'm about to be due for an upgrade. Also, when I was playing League last night, my game like randomly crashed in the middle of my game twice, which is really unusual for League for me, unless it's like a League issue or like their servers crash or something, or I get booted out because Vanguard sucks and doesn't work. But anyway, like my game crashed twice, and I was like, this is not a League thing. This is so weird. I have no idea why this is happening, but it's because I had Hunt open still, and I forgot to close it. So I wish my computer could run 2 games at once. That would be pretty cool. Playing Hunt on the side while I'm in the middle of an ARAM game. Five times in a row? Yeah, that sounds like it'll be consistent. That's so funny, dude. Actually screwed by the by the whatever that's called. I need to go get Faith Tier real quick too. Forgot about that. Yeah, dude, that's so funny. That's so funny. An hour, dude? Oh my god. Get new computer debuffs, bro. Dude, it's always so scary, like, putting together a new PC. If you don't just buy it, if you actually put it together. Which I don't know if it's even cheaper to do that anymore, honestly, but it's always so scary because, like, you like, take out half your computer to put in, like, one part or something. Like, you get a CPU upgrade and you gotta take half the shit out of your PC. And then you put it all back in and you turn on your computer and it doesn't work. And you're like, oh, fuck, dude. And then you gotta like figure out what's going wrong, take everything out again, put everything back in. Like, it's so scary. It's okay, King Arthur. By Powerstance. This is a run that Lemon requested. So he asked for Powerstance and that's what we're doing. It is a pretty good build though, to be honest. Like the L1 combos are really strong. But yeah, mostly just because Lemon requested it. Rebuild, yeah. To be honest, Zephyr, if you have someone, like if you watch a YouTube video, you could probably figure it out. It's really not, like I know it sounds so complicated, like building a PC, but it's, like it's really not that complicated. My brother said it was like adult Legos, and it kind of is. Like really expensive adult Legos. Because like if you mess up one thing, you're cooked, but it's like it's really not too complicated. There's like you can Google a manual for your computer and just plug shit in. It's not bad. But also I need to go get the seal too. Is that really what the title says above the Splits link? Price tag, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's another complaint I have, Link. Why do I have to change the title? Why can't the title just match the profile title? I guess because your profile could just be like basic Elden Ring %. Never mind. I'm too lazy to change the title every time I switch runs. It can't keep up with my ADHD switching a run every week, so it is what it is. You can suck it up. Yeah, Square Off is really good too. I do use it at the end of the run. But yeah, if I did just like a basic broadsword run, I would probably use Square Off. It's just simply better. Please make the program read my mind, yeah. Get to work on that, Link. Please and thank you. I'm expecting it in the next update. Get on it. And I forgot to make it that time too. This is so tragic. Ash of War and Power Stance. I guess so, but oh well. I do use it on Elden Beast though because it fully scripts him almost. It's like 99% or something. 99% of his health, but it's like I'd rather do that than have to deal with Elden Beast's garbage. That boss is so trash. And I really don't like fighting him. Yeah, I've tried to think of other stuff I'd like to make the program do, honestly, like, but I can't really think of anything. Like, it is just really good. Like, even if you have no death on and you would die, counts it as a hit, which I think is really good. Auto splits, auto hits, like, it's just, overall, it's really, really good. I don't have any complaints yet. Except for that I can't read my mind, of course, but that's not really a solvable. Cut ties with whose? What's he doing? I'm a little torn, Lemon, because I was thinking about doing hit. Like, I am one of the firekeepers. I should probably do something, because like if I don't do anything, I should just step down, you know. But I don't know. I want to do a hitless event, but I'm not sure if enough people would be interested. And even then, I don't know if that's something I really want to do. I feel like I have so many hitless runs I want to do. Undertaker walkout? Oh my god. Are you serious? That is kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Did he win his game? I don't remember who he's playing. Oh my gosh, didn't Sai also have a game this weekend? How did he do? Because I wanted to watch Sai's game, but I had a lot going on this weekend. Because I had an exam this morning I had an exam Friday I took. And I was studying for it a bit over the weekend. I still have one more I need to take. And we had something on Saturday and Sunday we did, so I just had like no time to watch streams. 10 minutes? Okay. Never mind. Who's playing? But yeah, I was watching Sai practice someone like Friday or something. Barely? Dang, dude. That sucks. French guy? Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned.
So does Sai go to the losers bracket now? Or was he already, or like I guess it's the lower bracket, right? Does he go there or is he knocked out now? Oh, he's out, dude, that sucks. I see. That is really unfortunate. I do really like Sai, honestly. Like, I don't know. He's super chill. I like that. Don't tell him I said that, though. It's a secret. He's just super chill. He's a fun guy. I lurk in his streams pretty often. I'm mostly a lurker, though. I don't really... Talking in chat is too hard sometimes, but... I like lurking in his chat a lot. Brother. Nice. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do about that, to be honest. But it's coming up here.
I had only fine. You have now to become the thing as much.
I feel like I'm missing a stat. So we'll do Gillica, we'll do Clean Our Night, then we'll go get Unseen Form, and we'll do Watchdog. Except for we're not really killing the Watchdog, we're just getting Lightning Scorpion Charm. Yeah, all that buffing is probably not necessary, but big damage, big number, more gooder, of course. All right, let's go here. And I think I'm gonna throw a Capri first too. That room thing. I probably don't too, but I think it will make it a little bit easier. We'll push A this time, not X. Okay. That was really high. Oh. That's what I was afraid of. Should be fine. Nice. Woohoo, new distance PB, dude. Yeah. Wahoo, dude. Now simply get past Morgoth. And then Fire Giant. And get the run. I did switch that Elden Beast a little bit, Lemon. I don't know if you saw, but I'm gonna go get Square Off for it. And script him, almost. Because fuck that boss, dude. I'm not fighting. I fought Elden Beast on R1+0. That's enough Elden Beast for my life, dude. Absolutely trash can boss. Yeah, Mario, dude. Dude, it's actually crazy. I never played, like, any Mario game, pretty much. Like, I've played Mario Kart once or twice. And I might have played, like, the regular Mario game once, like, a long-ass time ago, but I never really played any of them. I know they're classics, but just never played them. I did play, like, Leapfrog or Frog or whatever it's called, where you played as a frog and you skipped across the road. Did play that one, though. 64 and Sunshine. Oh, party games? Yeah, those two. I might have played some of the party games, like one or two of them, but like I don't. Okay, I've heard Mario 64 for sure. Sunshine, not so much. Soccer, tennis, kart. I think I've, oh my gosh, excuse me. I definitely think I've played Mario Kart, like once or twice, but not really. What's up, Spectre? That's so sad, dude. But honestly, same. In high school, I didn't really go to parties and stuff. I went to like a couple, but nothing really. Like I remember there was one night I I was in high school. I mean, I still play piano, but not really as much as I should. But in high school, I played a shit ton of piano, and I was practicing a lot for my senior piano recital I was having. And I would go to my church really late at night because I had a key to get in, nobody was there, and they had a really, really sexy grand piano, and I loved playing on it so much. And so I would go really late at night to my church and play. And one night, one of my friends texted me, was like, dude, we're having a party at this address. You should come. Even if it's just for a few minutes, you should come. It's like, fine, whatever. So I go, it's like 2 a.m. or something. Maybe even later than that. And I remember I had to wake up early the next day for something, and I had just finished practicing piano when I went to this party. And there's a whole bunch of people there I'd never seen or met before, and I knew like 3 people. And they said hi to me, and then some random person came up and talked to me for like 15 minutes, and I left. I was like, I'm not doing this again. I don't want to talk to a random person. That was terrible. So, that's about my party experience. There was a couple others I went to, but I never really was super involved. I mostly just stayed at home and played video games instead. I, pretty much in high school, I was either practicing piano, practicing marimba, or playing video games. That's all I ever did. Nothing else. Only partied in college, yeah. That's when it's legal, I guess. Or at least part of your time. I mean, I guess I'm still in college, but I don't really, there's not really much partying. Like my first pair of roommates, we turned 21 at the same time. And so we would like have some baby parties, I guess, but like it wasn't really anything exciting. Like, we're just hanging out. I guess that's the tech. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're 21 for part of your time in college, but yeah, I don't know, dude. It was never my thing. Like, going out and drinking a whole lot and stuff, just don't care about it. You're not serious, right? You're actually joking me. I don't think that's gonna hit them either. Please. I'm wasting all my kukris, dude. And I didn't get a grace in weeping. Oh. nice one. Yeah, kind of a lot easier, yeah. Having some issues with it still, but it is better. Although this one, I'm not so sure about. That one I'm not so sure about. Last time he died, so... Last time he died. But yeah, I think one of them missed. I think one of the swords missed. Jesus Christ. That's why you don't get Lightning Scorpion Charm, dude. That right there is why we don't get Lightning Scorpion Charm. Oh, what's up, Cosmin? How do you know hit Moog? Lots and lots of practice. Yeah, and I tried throwing fire pots at him, and that one doesn't fall down from the wall, so it doesn't work on him. He just jumps at you. So yeah, lots of practice, and or you can get shackled. Either way, but usually a lot of practice is how I do. Sure they won't. Bugs trip for bingo. Good luck. Did y'all find one? I wouldn't be surprised if you could with certain weapons, but I don't know. I feel like your damage is just too low. Close, yeah. I think I almost did with Starface one game. One hit? Wow, that's crazy unlucky. Because for 2 worlds they script Moog, right? But they use Bloodhunfang, I think, instead. Or not 2 worlds, sorry, 2 gods. RNG, yeah, too. Because yeah, I think with Starfist I got pretty good RNG to almost do it, just like accidentally. Where you get one of those attacks where you get a couple of punishes. But yeah. +1 Omen Killer. I wonder if... I don't know, the thing about Frost Grease is like it's... You have to get more value out of it than the Blood Grease, which I feel like is pretty hard to do. You know? Like, Bleed, you might get a couple of procs of it. Frost, you're probably only going to get 1 proc, but you get the Frost proc and then you get the bonus damage, so... But yeah, like, it would almost for sure have to be like a Wild Strikes weapon, I think. Or Starfist. But that's lame. 2 to 3, dang. And I don't bet you could kill him on the during the heal, like after the first heal or something. He probably heals too much anyway. Dude, that would actually like change bingo so like even just getting him that low though is really good because you shorten phase 2 so much. But if you can full script, like, that's crazy. Knee heal. Dude, imagine if this was like Dark Souls 3 and you could throw that thing that prevents healing. That would be the tech. And prevent the Moog heal. They should have allowed that or something. Honestly, I'm surprised that the... Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but the physic tier for Moog doesn't make him heal less, right? It's just the same amount. It'd be cool if it made him heal less or something. I don't know, I don't mind Moog, like I think he's a fun boss, but I don't really love the way they implemented knee heal. Like I feel like it could have been done differently. Maybe they were like, yeah, let's see if no hit runners can dodge this shit. And then sure enough we did, but also we just simply don't count as a hit. Like pretty sure it's the same, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, dude, that L1 moveset's all really, really nice on these. It's very satisfying. Also, it goes really well with multi-hit, which is nice that you can just get the multi-hit. Alright, surely no more got hit incoming. That would be a little unfortunate. I feel like I'm getting way more levels than last time. We just get the same RNG we got in practice like 4 times in a row. Yeah, they did. Like, he did that RNG like 4 times in a row in practice or something. Yeah, dude, it's really insane how much damage this build does. It's not as good on Fire Giant, but it's like it's still so nice, dude. Yeah, the biggest downside is you don't really get staggers with this. Like, I don't think I get a single stagger this whole run. Except for when I use Square Off on Elder Beast, but that doesn't really count. Spectre Vector. That's a new one? Yeah, true. With this kind of damage, you don't need staggers. But imagine if you got them. That's what old Falling Star Beast Shaw was like. This damage, but also you stagger in 3 hits. Which is so stupid. lived long enough to get staggered. True. I guess that's a good point. But imagine you do 40 damage in L1. No, that's too much. Imagine you did 20 damage in L1. That would still be nuts, dude. 4 hit stagger on most bosses? That's crazy talk. It's actually insane. Plus you get the pierce hit on the third L1, which usually you don't have time for 3 L1s, but that third one is pretty juicy if you can get a counter hit. No, I'm doing double plus 25. I get an extra one in Farm Azula. It's the same one Fetri gets, I think. I did consider 24, 25, but nah, I'm too lazy for that. Yeah, the one by the dog. There's like a beastman nibbling on it and the dog. But I only did it once the other day, but it seemed pretty chill to stealth up there and sleep the beastman. And go from there. With the beast torch too. I was also doing bird skip though, so if I even... Well, I guess bird skip is after that. If I even make it that far. Because I used to have like just a YOLO bird skip lineup, but I feel like I've been getting nervous doing it lately. And it hasn't been working. And I don't remember if I would sprint or not at the start of it. I maybe need to revisit Lank's lineup for it. Or I could just do the second. I don't really mind it too much. Plus I think I can go buy scraps too. So I guess I could also just do that. Although I still think that's less easy. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Oh, wait, I got West Capital Rampart, right? I need to go get that. I played. Totally forgot about that. I need to do that before I burn the capital, though. So I'll do that. Probably once I get the next spell bearing. Holy shit. Yo, Donut, dude. Thank you so much for the raid, man. How was your stream, dude? Surely my 9th Discord notification was you on pace and you got the run, right? I think that aggro. I got blasted. Nice. PB is good though. PB's good. What's your current PB? Surely it's really good. What was your first baseline compared to your PB now, unless they're the same? Two tabs, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Two tabs all for me. It's like a week or so, 60 hits and 30 to 19. 14, now you're at 9 with a 1/6 of the DLCs. Nice, dude. No all vanilla boss hits, but some mini percent. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Nice, dude. That sounds like really good progress. Yeah, that... I can't believe you're doing that as your first run. Like, that's a crazy first run, dude. It's been very fun to watch, but still kind of a nuts first run. I'm gonna get this remark too, just in case. Yeah, dude, first run. Right, it is your first run? Am I crazy? Second run? Okay, never mind. I guess you just got any percent so fast, I didn't even realize you got it. Whoops. Oh, 4 years ago? Okay, yeah, that's not even my fault. It's actually not even my fault. Is this your God Run 3 arc? I know, I saw him mid-streaming today, and he was also working on God Run 3, which is crazy. I know he's been working a lot towards it, but it's crazy he's, like, actually trying to get it. Like, it's such a big dude. It's crazy. Actual madness. Charity incentive? Okay. Yeah, I think... I mean, I keep saying this. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I do really want to dive into DS3 at some point. Because I do... Like, I really like DS3. It's probably my second favorite Souls game I've played. But I just... Like, I don't know when, because I keep doing Elden Ring. So... But I don't know. I'll probably do DS3 eventually, because it is a... I hope you're enjoying your work so far. DS3 train. Yeah, XZ's also working on DS3 too. You don't hate it yet, okay. That's good, I guess. First 40 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I guess first 40 minutes maybe is kind of brutal. But yeah, I have a PB1 for just like the basic twin blade any percent. And that was like a year ago, maybe a little longer. But I enjoy DS3. I think it's really fun. It's probably the game I played the most before Elden Ring. I first played Dark Souls 1. And I didn't finish it when I first played it, but I got pretty far. And then my second game was Dark Souls 3, which I played next. And I played a lot of Dark Souls 3. I really enjoyed that game. And then Elden Ring came out. I couldn't play it because my computer was not good enough. And I was upset about that, so I played more DS3. And then I got PC upgrades, but I didn't even enjoy playing Elden Ring when I could play it. And so I didn't want to play DS3 either. I just, like, probably played, like, fucking League of Legends or something. And then I eventually got into Elden Ring. But I still enjoy DS3. I play it time to time casually. I just turned into a sauna. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for the good luck, and thanks for the raid. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Classic PC turning the room into a sauna, dude. Same thing happens to me. I'm usually a little bit chilly when I start stream, and so I put on a hoodie. And then, like, I'm sweating a little bit right now because it's gotten so warm. And we figured this out today, but Nova, she says, like, 3 feet away from me probably, and she's always so cold and I'm always really warm, and I never really thought anything of it. I was just like, oh, she just is more sensitive to the cold than I am, because I'm usually pretty warm anyway, and I just assumed she was more sensitive to the cold. But I was standing against the wall on her side of the desk this morning when we were talking, and I was like, man, it's really cold over here. What the hell's going on? But the vent in our office is on her side of the room, and it blows like directly on her almost. So she's just way colder because of that. And we should have traded desk spots so she would be warmer and I would be colder, because I prefer the cold more and she likes to be warm. But nope, didn't think about that. Yeah, put Nova in control, dude. That would be a disaster. I tried to get her to no-hit Elden Ring once, and she didn't want to. And I mean that in like a... Not that she physically couldn't, but she got like halfway through the run and mentally could not. She was like, no, I'm not doing this. Oh, I'll study medicine, dude? No, dude. I can't do that. It's really funny, because she doesn't have the mental to do no-hit runs, and I don't have the mental to do medicine. So, I don't... My controller just died. You're a joke, dude. Okay. Surely the slugs behind me won't aggravate the thing. There's some slugs like on the other side of that wall, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Surely that won't happen. About to lose the run to my damn controller, dude. Seems a bit harder, yeah. I think... Okay, like, don't get me wrong, medicine is insanely difficult, but I do think that she is more... Like, she's wanted to be a doctor for a long time. Like, her parents didn't push her into it, like a lot of doctors' parents do, I guess. Or, like, the stereotype. But she's just wanted to be a doctor for a really long time. And so, she doesn't enjoy her schoolwork, of course. Like, studying for, 12 hours a day or whatever is, like, not really fun. But I do think she's more mentally better at it because she just wants to do it, So it's easier to do the task because you want it, Versus, like, I don't want to be a doctor, so I would not want to study. Which I don't want to study anyway, but that's for different reasons. But yeah, she does... It is definitely harder. Like, no joke. Like, dude, med school's crazy. It's nuts. If I had to study like she does, dude, I'd fall apart. Okay, surely my controller's not gonna fall apart in here. What did I even do here yesterday? I actually don't even know what I did. Surely just L1 spam until he died. I don't remember if I did 1 lightning strike buff or 2 yesterday in the phase transition. Oh. was afraid of that, but no staggers. It's pretty hard to do anything here. James the stagger. Yeah, it's pretty hard to do much against Fire Giant when you don't get staggered. I got one of those. Please stop doing this attack, dude. Nice. Yeah, this weapon, it really does not have a very good Fire Giant, to be honest. Because, like, you're not getting a stagger. You're just simply not. And then you lose all your buffs and your damage falls off. Bot's gonna bully you. It's true. It's good, it's great, but it's bad, it's trash, you know? It honestly, like, it really only has a bad Fire Giant. Like, even on Elden Beast, it's not particularly good, but it's not really that bad. It's mostly just the Fire Giant. Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of other bosses, but it really has a good kill on just about everybody. It's just here mostly. Maybe Malekith isn't great either, now that I'm thinking about it. Because usually you get that phase 2 stagger, which we won't, of course. The bot might be disabled right now, Spectre. I'm actually not sure. Because he should have bullied you right then, but... Nah, he's still here. Never mind. Welcome back, Kelp. Yeah, we're still hitless. Barely. That's also... I don't know if you guys saw that. That's why I don't punish that slam on Fire Giant. The right arm slam into the full body slam. Because sometimes you get clipped on his arm and you, like, fall later. And simply doesn't really work. Oh, did you host GDQ this weekend, Kelp? I really wanted to watch it, but I was really busy this weekend. But I was really excited to watch it. I'm gonna have to just wait till the next one, I guess. Nice. I'm glad it went well, then. Sounds like it. I was really looking forward to it, but that's okay. It is cool how often we get to do stuff with GDQ, though. It's really fun. Oh, true. I could go watch the VOD, actually. That's a good point. I do usually prefer to watch something I can pause over, like, a stream, though, anyway. 2 hitless runs, but actually 3. Nice, nice. That's super exciting. It's very exciting when the runners do well for GDQ. I guess I'll have to go watch the VOD. I could maybe listen to it on my drive home tomorrow. That'd be fun. My dad is getting, I don't know why stealth right here, but my dad is getting his garage like kind of remodeled, and one of his friends works in construction, so he's gonna be there for the next 2 weeks, I think, and helping him like redo his garage. And my dad asked me to help, and I enjoy it. So I'm going from Tuesday to Friday, maybe Saturday, just to visit with family a bit more, since I haven't been since Christmas, I don't think. And then they're also working next week, but next week is not as much heavy lifting, I don't think. So I will probably not be partaking in that since I'll come home. What's up, Potato Head? How do you know hit Gideon? Depends on your weapon and your build. You have a smithing stone weapon? Put determination on it. Otherwise, there's like sleep strats and poison strats and stuff you can try. I don't think Apostle's gonna sleep. Oh, thank God. Okay, I did upgrade. I thought I forgot. What do I work? I'm a student. Works you? Oh, I didn't mean to call it. Oops. Too much damage. I was supposed to do 4 on Bubble, I think. Might be short damage here. Surely not. Oh. I'm good, good, good. Surely no bird skip death. What's up, Red Ranger? Yeah, this is the Broadsword run. It's going well so far. First, like, full attempt slash run, I guess. And so far, so good. Until my game lags and my controller disconnects again and I die. Other than that, it's going well, I guess. That was some pretty intense lag. Yeah, I'm going on a ton tomorrow, so I'm not doing the all bosses run right now. I don't have time to do a full run. Even if I got it first try, I just simply don't have time. I'm a little hesitant to do bird skip now that I lagged so much already today. Maybe I'll just pass on it. And I can't go buy scraps, so I'll just have to do it the other way, I guess. Right? Because I can't shoot him. No, surely I can. Which bell ring is it that lets you buy scraps? I should be able to buy them. Yeah. So I need 10 and 12 and 12.
Lay out your roll.
And then, yeah, after Malekith, we'll go do Mimic Tier. Which, it is bow right hand, sealed left hand, right? And he can't attack? I would like to make sure on that one before I do that. And then we'll go down, get square off. Already got the wet blade. Alright, you can't log on. Oh. You actually just simply can. That's crazy. I've never done this strat before. Dude, that's pretty nasty. Maybe I'll screw bird skip again and keep doing this. Because I actually just don't like bird skip very much, but that's really convenient with scraps. I guess if you don't buy them, you can just go get them from somewhere, I'm sure. Limgrave Tunnel, maybe. Although I actually really hate this enemy, so maybe I should the other way. I don't know. It's pros and cons to both. Also need to go get the Frenzy Flame Stone too. Why did I use stealth right there, dude? Okay, so plus 25, plus 25. Prepare for phase 2. Much. Should have some throwing daggers.
Destined death. I will not have it stolen.
Ah. I remember this now. That pillar almost screwed me. Dude, that pillar almost screwed me twice there. Holy shit. Yeah, that was a little sketchy. Because for some reason, the destined death, like, gets changed. Like, the distance gets changed with the pillars sometimes. And I was a little worried about it on the destined death, but it was okay. And then yeah, that slam, dude, that was close. It's fine. Easy boss, dude, easy boss. Just trust the process. All it takes, just trust the process. Surely. Probably should do 25 endurance, but it is what it is. Yeah. Plus, with this, you can't block. And I usually block on the destined death dodge, so that's also a wee bit scary, but it's fine. Nothing to fear. Whoops. Okay, can someone confirm you do put the bow in the right hand and the seal in the left hand for mimic, right? That's what you do? Yeah, that one's a bit closer than the other one in Liurnia Spectre. So this one's easier. Although if you need more than 2, I believe Hayata's faster. If you just kill her. Shield right hand, bow left hand? That sounds crazy. I don't have a shield either. Surely they can attack with the shield, no? There's no way that's safe, Zephyr. There's no way, dude. Maybe I should go get the Starlight Shard and do that strat. Holy smokes. Really? Shield right hand, bow left hand? I don't know about that one. I'm almost there. I'm literally on the way. I'll just get that Grace and hope the guy doesn't shoot me in the back. Ever. I'll give the Mimic 2 swords and see what happens. Who's better? Me or him? Yeah, true, Spectre. Actually true, dude. The Bale VOD? Is it really there, Zephyr? Old stuff can haven't tried it several times. Really? Still not sure if I trust that. Sounds pretty sketchy. Not yet, okay. I didn't think so. I'm not putting a shield in his fucking right hand, bro. That's crazy shit. A shield, dude? You can attack with a shield. There's no way. I don't know about that. I think this is just abuse. Oh my god. I don't know if I have a shield. Samurai shield? Yeah, I don't have one. I have DTS shield, which I know you can attack with that one. Oh yeah, I do actually. You're right, Spectre. This class does have a shield. Dude, imagine losing a run to fucking tier. This is about to be my life. Dude, no. There's no way a shield. Shields aren't safe, dude. There's no way. Look at this. Are you ready? What's that? What's that? What if he parries me? Dude, I'm not. There's no way. There's no way. You're lying. You're a liar. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I don't trust the shield, dude. Easy. Nothing to worry about. I guess when you do a shit ton of damage, it doesn't matter too much. Please don't put me on base just yet. I'm gonna piss my pants. For the league? Are you serious? Oh, that's so funny. Put me in on pace after Horaloo, or after Gideon. That's when I'll feel comfortable. Or now if you hate me. That's also okay, I guess. Didn't happen. I'm just coming for square off. Bow right hand, shield left hand. Yeah, okay, maybe you can't. So all I know is that okay, I'll look at it after the run. All I know is that the Mimic's AI is like a little bit strange with the left hand weapon because a lot of times he doesn't like I'll play like a randomizer race or something and he will two-hand the left hand weapon and then just go straight back to the right hand. Like he doesn't do anything with the weapon in his left hand. But then he'll like attack me with a torch in his right hand. So I don't know, it's kind of... Yeah, you can go the other way, right, Spectre? I just thought this would be faster. Honestly. What's up, Roger? No, I don't play Magic the Gathering. The shield deck dog. True. Actually true, yeah, it probably was faster to just go the other way at this point. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I don't know, like, is it safe to get with Stealth, Spectre? I know you got this for your longsword run. Surely it's, like, perfectly fine to pick it up with Stealth and I won't get shot in the brain. Oh, without game? But okay. That makes me feel even better. If I get hit here, it's your fault. Bounce and hit you? Classic Scarab, dude. Not if I one-shot him. Alright. Oh, how many sleep pods? 6. Okay, that's plenty. Happening rocks thrown. Oh, really? I thought rocks could always happen. But yeah, I doubt we know how it works. Yeah, these bots are garbage. Gideon and Elden Beast, trash. Thunderbolt the Mimic, true. That would actually be the best way to deal with him. And I'm pretty sure I tested this with 60 decks this morning. Actually, I don't even know why I bothered buffing the first one. That's wrong. Surely I can reset that. Get me out. And just get me the fuck out. Broadbolt, yeah. Dude, if there's a fog wall there, I'm resetting. That's crazy that I just threw 2 instead of 1. Oh my god. Surely it's fine. Surely it's fine. That's why I said don't unpace me before Gideon. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. I don't think he's activated though. So surely like it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm actually God's getting noble, yeah. Stop milking this run. True, dude. You need to chill out and just fucking get duo, yeah, more like duo strat. But also, I guess noble only takes. I don't know, it looks like we're in the clear.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none will take the throne. Queen Mary held for us, that we continue to struggle.
That Frenzy Flamestone is totally overkill, by the way, but I'm not messing around with it.
In my bones, tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you.
GG's, dude. Shoutouts to Opie for showing me that strat for R1 plus 0, and it happens to work very well here.
A god.
Okay, now you can put me on. I do like on pace because it's nice to have like yourself recognized, but if I lose the run, I'm gonna cry. And then you lose the run in front of a bigger audience, and it's more embarrassing. Damn, this guy sucks. Can't even get fucking any percent. Nobody thinks that ever, by the way, but yeah. Let me snooze the ads too, because last time when I was doing RO 1.0, I got blasted with ads. Yeah, just a little over 2 hours. I feel like it's not too bad either for the amount of setup this run has, which is not bad either. Unpace. Oh, true. Unpace, then run the ads. And then you lose the run so you can keep milking it, of course. Nice.
Thy strength befits a crown.
It's actually nuts to me how fast Horlu transitions in phase 2. What's up, Shadow Boy? So GG's, dude. Thanks for the good luck as well. Alright, now... I think this is my right hand. Finding square off. Thanks for the good luck, Ash. Asher. This should all be correct. I don't remember if I did 3 R1s or 4. I think I was doing 4. Good RNG, dude. Actually, really good RNG. GG's, dude. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, thanks a lot for the GG's, dude. That was a good run. That was pretty clean, actually. Square off coming in clutch for Radagon. Or for Elden Beast, I mean. Yeah, shoutouts to Lemon, dude. Good request, man. Good request. Fire Giant plans. Yeah, it was kind of YOLO. I routed this yesterday. Really like a rough outline, and Fire Giant was trash. And I was just like, there's no way you can script that boss with these, so just who cares? Just send it.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Did you want to die? Yeah, Broadsword's really good. This power stance build is really fun, but the square off is really bad. Like, it gets really old. It's very good, but it's bad because it gets old.
Across the fog.
Yeah, thanks, Nixon. It was a good run, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I guess it's time to YOLO the all great runes, huh? Yeah, just send the Fire Giant. Hope for the best. Yeah, I guess we'll yellow all great runes. Why not? I was a little worried there, but he gave like the good RNG. So yeah. No clean rod hit. Yeah, true. Yeah, the clean rod hit, for anyone who missed it yesterday, I just drank my physic halfway through the dungeon instead of jumping. I got hit to some mushroom guy. So, a pretty easy fix on that one. And yeah, I think I have more levels too somehow. Maybe it was the foul foot on BTS giving me the extra juice, surely. Right, that was clean. This, like, I actually really like this Powerstance moveset. I'm not doing that again, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, if you were using the lightning slash for damage, I think this build would be even better. But I'm not, just because it counts as a projectile. But yeah, it's really good pretty much everywhere. The biggest downside is you don't get any staggers. So on something like um nah, I won't go branch. I don't care that much. But yeah, on bosses where you usually get a stagger like Malekith Phase 2 and Fire Giant, it really shows that it's not very good there because you don't have any poise damage with this thing, dude. Am I crazy? But yeah, the damage with it is obviously really not quite Iron Balls level, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. I think it falls off a little bit later on, but early game it's very good. And late game it's also solid. It's not quite as good. I don't know how this is gonna go against the knights though. Guess I'll go for this one first because he doesn't have a shield. It's pretty good. Hot damn, dude, that is a lot of damage. But again, no stagger. But that's a lot of damage too. Yeah, thanks, Vinny. Thanks for GG's, dude. Yeah, we're doing YOLO AGR. Nothing resists lightning. Yeah, true. Surely there's like a boss, but it's not much lightning resist, I guess. But yeah, dude, that is a lot of damage. Like, that is a lot of damage. We could go get Millicent's prosthesis, I guess, and replace, like, I don't know, Ritual Sword, but I just don't think it's worth it. Damage, yeah, true. Very, very true. Like, even Nile, like, I don't know how resistant to lightning Nile is, but I would imagine he's at least a little bit resistant, but Like, he gets smoked there. Maybe it's because it's 50. Or at least close to it. I don't know. Actually nuts, though, how much damage it does. The more I play this game, the more I like multi-hit and counter-hit builds. Like, those big bonk builds where you have, like, Star Fists or, like, Determination's Zweihander. Like, those are really fun, but I routed Marais All Great Runes no-hit. Dude, that is crazy. That weapon, when you have it fully multi-hit stacked out, the damage on that is absolutely absurd. Really? 0 lightning negation? That's gotta be an oversight or something. Literally, like, his whole kit is lightning damage, and then he's just weak to it. I'm pretty far away from this guy. And what was I saying, even? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, counter hits. Counter hit builds are really fun. Cause I like the, like when I was doing R1 plus 0, I was trying out the Ansper Rapier. And it was solid for that run, but part of the reason I really liked it is because the counter hits on it. You get to R1, like every single attack a boss does. It's just so fun. Oh, Banish Knights? Okay. He is 20, I see. His leg is lightning, his body is feeble. True. Good point.
Please, no. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait,
Ever since Link said you get runs when you leave Albus alive, I stopped killing him.
you must keep.
It doesn't really work that well, but I feel less like a monster for not killing him every run. He doesn't deserve to die. That's true, Spectre. That is true. I too would also die in one broadsword hit. Maybe not die, but I would be out for a little while. Yeah, everything is a one-shot. Except for, like, heal like us, but the only thing that kills is the Revenants. Even a dagger. Surely a dagger is just a scratch. I need to go get more Kukris, I think, too, which kind of sucks. Or I could go get the Great Bow, but I'm also running pretty low on sleep pots here. One hit unless it's Powerstance or two-handed. Fair enough. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Spectre. Thanks for the good luck and the GGs as well, dude. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, you can have prep time, but so does the attacker. How about that? Chainmail? Your attacker... You get chainmail, your attacker gets a bigger broadsword. During your prep time, that's what you choose to do. Chainmail until it electrifies you and you die, anyway. And then you're still cooked. Yeah, rubber boots, good call, good call. That'll save you. Save you from when Zeus calls down a thunderbolt on your noggin. After you get stepped on. Home Depot trip. True, dude. Get a like a bicycle helmet or something too, just for some extra defense. You just gotta get the defense up and you'll be fine. That's all you need. That's all you need, dude. Oh my god, this is such a stupid ass conversation. Yeah, not just for the snacking purposes, but for the nutritional value, of course. Oh my god. A broadsword's a tough hit to tank. I think that's fair. A dagger, I think a dagger, most people could tank a hit from a dagger, but a broadsword is a bit more tricky. Gideon didn't handle it so well. I don't know how he'd do with a dagger. Speaking of which, I know I've said before, I want to do no hit any percent with every weapon in the game. I'm kind of going back and forth on that a little bit now, because let me tell you, setup is really damn boring. Like there's... I think the only way you can make it more interesting is doing Makar, because it's just... Like, Dectus is so good because you get Source Heal, you get Axe Talisman, you get the full Charged R2 setup. Like, I don't even think you can replace it with Makar, because you get so much value out of it. And I have routed Dagger any percent up to, like, Godskin Duo or something to start that. Like, just started off on a Dagger, like a super shit weapon. And, dude, that run is, like, if I actually do no hit with every weapon, that's gonna be a lot, as I'm sure you all know. But I still might do it. I haven't fully decided yet. Tank a hit from Blasphemous Blade? I don't know about that. Dagger's doable, yeah. Slash would definitely hurt. Stab would be the way to go. Because then it'll hold in your blood too, of course. Yeah, a lot of setup for a lot of weapons. Like, it sounds fun, because I do want to try out different weapons and stuff, but... I don't know, dude. Like, 400 something weapons in the game? Like, I think there's 407, maybe? That's 400 setups. And it's not even, like, they're fun. Like, the setup is not unique or anything for most of them. Ral? I don't know who that is. Are they also doing this, that? No hit with every weapon? In Elden Ring? I know Patty is doing it / did it in DS1, and I think there's someone in DS3 who did it as well. But, like, dude, those games don't have 400 weapons in them. No hit all buzz with every weapon? Hell. I'm not sure that's possible. "50 weapon rounds but hasn't done any." I'm not very active at the Team Hilla server, honestly, which I really should be, but I'm not. That's poker, yeah. I have routed desk poker. I have like PB3 or 4 or something, I think, but I put it down as well with some other stuff I put down that I'll surely get back to one day. I don't know. All Great Runes with every weapon is something, but all bosses, dude, like... I don't know if that's even possible with some weapons, because, like, there's just some NPCs that you just can't do. Like, Gary, there's a cheese for him, right? Like, that's fine. Bike, believe it or not, you can actually fight Bike. But, like, Esker, if you're not doing the cheese, like, Team Hillis doesn't allow that cheese for him. If you're not doing that, I don't know what you do about it. 207? No, dude, I'm doing 165, man. R01 every weapon? That's true. Can you actually wield every weapon at R01? Probably not, right? Because, I mean, if you did staffs, Ronaldo's staff is like 68 int or something. There's no way you can get that at R1, right? I guess you just make an exception if you can't, or if it's unreasonable. Like, Hand of Melania is, like, what, 42 decks, I think? 40-something? That's... I think that's possible, but, like, you would probably need Grafted Blade for that. Minimum requirements, yeah. Because Giant Crusher, you might actually be able to wield at R1 because you get the two-handed strength bonus. And some other strength weapons, too, of course, but... Like, Dex and Int are kind of a bit trickier. Even with, like, the Int helmets and stuff. Faith is another one. He could wield Hand of Melania? Okay. I think you probably could, but it would be... Like, that's a lot, you know? I think I need to go get some more Kukris real quick. So we're gonna make our second trek to Weeping. Heavy rolling? Oh, shit, you're right. You could get the physic tier, actually. That would be more interesting, but you could get the physic tier. Like, change... Like, if you're doing Giant Crusher and you have heavy load, which I don't think you would, but you might be kind of close, then you can just simply take out Axe Talisman or something, because you would need strength tier, and replace it with... what's it called? Darkmoon Greatsword, yeah. Darkmoon Greatsword is really not very good anymore. I routed it for my all achievements run. I routed it in New Game Plus, New Game Plus Plus, for the 2 second endings, and I routed it before the DLC, and it was really good. I think it worked pretty much everywhere. And then they nerfed it, and I didn't use it. I still used it on some bosses, but like, it was so much worse. The poise damage is absolutely garbage now. I say absolutely garbage. I think it's like 30 something, but it's not nothing like it used to be. Think you want to do the requests you have from your friends? Yeah, it's... I mean, I think when you request a run for like a genuinely interesting slash fun build, it's really fun because you kind of get someone else's perspective almost. But if you're requesting like, I don't know, like Ivory Sickle or something, like that's not as fun. You know what I mean? Eclipse Showtime. I really want to route that weapon and see how good you can make it look, because I know it's really bad. Oh yeah, true. DS2 doubling your strength. Another DS2W. Do the same Twin Blade, yeah. I would be open to do like a Powerstance Twin Blade with any two, really, but yeah. Actually, I need to make it nighttime. Yeah, DS2, Best Souls 2. It depends on the weapon. If I would cheat it in or not. Like, if you told me to do, like, America's Hammer or something, I'm gonna cheat that in. If you told me to do, like... Shoot, I didn't really think about this. I don't know, maybe, like... Like a Greatsword of Verdun or something, I'd probably do that one legit. But part of my problem is that when you do a run legit like that, like Greatsword of Verdun, at that point I'm only doing 1 Grey Rune instead of 2, which kind of sucks, but I think I can live with doing 1 Grey Rune instead of 2. But if it's like Morgoth's Curse Sword, I don't want to do half the run just to get the weapon. even if I could do it RL1+0, I wouldn't do it, you know? Farmed? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I did do a farmed weapon run once, and that's the only one I've done. And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like my favorite thing ever, but it wasn't really that bad either. It was... Banished Knight Greatsword. And I think I got it... I think I got that run first try, and I got it in like 5 kills or something, like 4 or 5 kills. So I got it, like I got it pretty. So there wasn't very much farming, and I got it first try. So I don't know. It depends on the weapon and how many attempts. Like maybe more attempts means I just spawn it after I kill him once or something. Might know what to request, I see. Rich, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate that. It's not anything cruel. I appreciate that. Good damage, dude. Pretty good damage. One request, yeah. I might go back to it someday, Lemon. We'll see. We'll see. It is pretty bad, but we'll see. Dude, no, Noble's S-Stock, actually, I would do that run. It's a thrusting sword. I really like thrusting swords. Most of them, at least. It's Arbalest. 90%. Oh, the farming part? Yeah. Is it really bad? What charge R2 does it have, Zephyr? Do you know? It's bad. Alright. Noble's S-Stock is pretty bad to farm. I remember farming it on my casual playthrough just to have every weapon. And I believe I remember that one was pretty shit. Whoa. Yeah, imagine... Like, what do you go? Blue Dancer, Ritual Sword, Spear Talisman, probably? And then something else? Okay, hang on. I need to take my hoodie off. I'm getting really warm. And Trina's sword. Yeah, 2% drop rate of roller, yeah. Yeah, that one I remember was brutal to farm. But it would be easy to kill the enemies at least. Like easy to kill but not easy to get, you know? Can't relate. I don't know if it has the furthest reach, it might. Oh, did it really script Gideon? That is actually pretty impressive. I feel like thrusting swords have issues with that, but I guess if you just slap like Determination or Knight's Resolve, it's not bad. Oh, you mean Saint Trina's? Okay. Yeah, I know Fetchery does his run differently, but I know he doesn't script Gideon on it. He just does him like towards the end. And so he doesn't have the golden rings, triple rings, which is like absolutely insane, but Vettri's cracked, dude, so he doesn't even care. He just simply does it. Oh, that's a bitch. Yo, what is that guy doing? That guy needs to get fired. That's for damn sure. He looked the wrong way. Yeah, S-Talk Gideon isn't that bad. At least it doesn't look that bad. Honestly, Gideon in general, when he doesn't have triple rings, looks doable. Would I do it? No. But it looks doable. True, Ash. Ash, you're true. Yeah, I threw that Kukri at the ball, and he turned around the opposite way and then looked up. He's like, just in case. There might be an ambush. Actually, maybe he was onto something. Not that I was ambushing, but he knew something was up. He only needs a guard, a strong guard, just to make you feel like you can do something. When in reality, you really can't. It's just fate. That's why. Or spells and incants. Oh, the rings kept going, dude? Holy. Yeah, I never finished Nightmare Seed, dude. I probably won't ever, to be honest. It was cool, but like, I just... Not my style of playing, you know? It was fun though. I enjoyed it, but it's not really my thing, I guess. My fingers are kind of sweaty. Sorry. Need to wipe them off. Delete the character totally on accident? Yeah, sure. For me, it just... I don't know, I saw Gino's video of the DLC, and it honestly looked like there was no thought put into it. It was just simply, like, hard enemy, annoying enemy spam. Which wasn't really how the whole felt, in the beginning at least, but that's kind of what it looked like towards the... And, like, I get that that's a hard thing to think of, like, a hard thing to do, but it just didn't really look like something I was super interested in, that's all. Do I even bother sleeping her in phase 2? I don't think so. Say about Elden Ring in general? Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone fighting the Gaius. I don't remember who. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I guess you could say that about Elden Ring. I don't really agree, compared to the Nightmare Seed at least, but I guess I can understand that. Oh. I'm not actually sure if that extra element is safe. Holy shit, you just simply L1 every fucking attack. What the hell's this? Holy. GG's, dude. I actually was, with how I was playing that, like, it actually didn't even feel like I was playing that like a real hitless run. I was just simply L1ing everything. Oh, GG's, I guess. Actually insane how well that went. Like, I don't even know if half of that was safe, but it seemed like L1, L1 was safe on every attack. So you just L1 twice. And then she takes a quarter of her health from that. And then she doesn't attack and you L1, and then she sidesteps and you L1, and then she doesn't attack and you L1. She sidesteps again and you L1. She doesn't attack and you L1, and then you're in phase 2. And then she does her flower and you L1 her twice. And then she, like, kicks you, you dodge and you L1, and she does the follow-up and you dodge and you L1 twice, and then she kicks you again, and you just simply dodge an L1, and then she sidesteps and you L1, and then she kicks and you L1. Like, that's the whole phase 2, pretty much. It was just kick L1, sidestep L1, kick L1, follow up L1. Like, it's just, like, I actually just simply spamming L1. Like, I can't believe that was a real fight. I don't know, it didn't even feel like I was playing that for real. That was crazy. Yeah, the instant waterfall. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize how much damage I was doing. Like, usually when I do hitless fights like this, I don't really look at the health bar. And then she just, yeah, she got out of it and she just did waterfall, and I was like, oh, we are doing damage, that's for sure. Probably shouldn't have saved Red Wolf Renala for last, but oh well. I'll probably sleep Red Wolf at this point, since I do want to get this run. All Grey Runes would be pretty cool. These probably stagger Renala, right? Since they stagger Melania, Gideon too. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but I would assume they do. Although I honestly could probably put Lightning Square off on and do 2. Kill her like that. I do feel like on more of these YOLO runs, though, that I am actually getting past Melania, which is good. Like, at first I had a couple runs die to Nile. And then I had a couple die to Melania. And now I've gotten past her a couple of times. We'll see about Moog, though. The last one I did, YOLO all Grey Runes, skipped phase 2. So, if I can't skip phase 2, we might be for some trouble. But I should be able to with how much damage I'm doing. Yeah, I did YOLO it. I got hit to Millennium. Phase 2. I walked... She was doing the, like, phase 1 kick. And I walked forwards to punish it. And I just walked into it. Like, it was actually such a stupid no-brain hit. Like, I don't know why I did that. It was a really slow fight, too. Because I tried to get rot, but it was not enough. So it was a very, very slow fight. I should have just put on Flaming Strike, like Lemon said at the beginning of the fight. And it would have been, like, reasonable. But yeah, I think instead I used Rock Grease, and then I, like, did Blood Flame Blade in phase 2 or something. I also know we just got an ad, so I'll wait for the ad before I start this fight. Actually, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick while the ad is playing. I'll be right back, but I'll leave the music and stuff on. All right, I'm back. Also, I don't know if you're watching the stream, but Esco, thanks for the sub on YouTube, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, also on a side note, my YouTube chat might be broken, so if you talk there, there's a chance I won't see it. I do apologize. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That was exactly the attack I was hoping for after that. Nice, dude. Yeah, this damage is nuts, dude. Well, I guess we'll do some more endurance then. In this case, we'll do Vernala. Yeah, this build is obviously insanely good. Like, the damage is just off the charts. Like, no stagger on Moog and you still get the 1 cycle is pretty good. It's not quite like Knight's Resolve Starfist or something, but it's pretty good. Surely I won't do that. And yeah, that was the attack I was hoping for after the E heals, because that is like, that's a fat punish there, which is really nice. What's up, John? How's it going, dude? 500 push-ups a day? Hold on. That's not what I said. First of all, that's not what I said. Second of all, no. But we have been going to Nova's parents on Sunday a bit more consistently now. Because for a while we weren't. We were just busy, but we've been going more consistently now, and we eat dinner there and we work out. So I've been staying active. And I'm visiting home this week, so I'm gonna be active with my family because there is some work they have me to do. My dad's renovating his garage, so yeah, I'm gonna be helping with that this weekend. So no, I have not been doing 500 push-ups a day. I also didn't say I was gonna do that many, but that's still pretty funny. Oh, you know what we should do? Also? I don't really want to, but we should make it daytime because at night it rains in Raya Lucaria. Or at night it doesn't, excuse me. So in the morning it does rain. No, I still can't do a handstand, Lemon. I haven't been practicing, dude. I'm what they would call a lazy slacker. Stationary walking pads? No, I'm not doing it. It's a bit too much for me, I think. I don't really want to do like I like to challenge myself in game, not IRL. So like I wouldn't want to do a like fucking foot only Elden Ring no hit run or something. Like I'd rather do like RL1 plus 0 or something. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Okay, yeah, so I don't really want to fight this boss, so we're doing Sleep Pod Tech instead. And it should be raining in Raya Lucaria right now, so... Multi-million feet big plan. It's coming along quite nicely. Thank you for asking. No, I'm mostly trolling when I talk about that, but it is pretty funny to think about, at least. No, I'm not doing anything for that, but it would be funny to do it, I think. It is tempting to like I'm really curious how much you could make with that, because I know there are people out there who are interested in that stuff. And like the thought of like just selling pictures of your feet online for money is crazy. And I am like genuinely curious how much you could make from it. I'm sure I could Google how much other people have made, but like that's crazy talk. True, yeah. If there is a will, there is a way. But yeah, I haven't done anything for it, so I guess you could say it's not really going so well. Creepy old millionaires? True. I imagine that's the strat for that industry. Gonna wait for her to come a little bit more this way. Well, there's now a child in my way. Should still have plenty of time though. We have a ton of damage. Easy dude, yeah. Just simply easy. Does any mech always make the children in hittable range? No, it doesn't. No, the spawn points are tied to the rotation she's on. So the first like spawn, the first time when you first walk in the boss room, the first wave of 3 is always going to be like a set group of kids, and then after that it'll be like any kid or something like that. So the first 3 are always the same ones, the next ones are, and it's not always the same 3, it's like the same like 3 of 6 or something. Do I get a second on pace now? Or like, how does this work? I don't need a second on pace, but it would be funny. Simply pop up twice. I don't really care. I mean, I don't really care about doing Rykard on these runs anyway, because Rykard's such a dog shit boss, and he doesn't make sense for weapon only anyway. But like, I guess. Like, I got the rest of the, like, I got all the hard stuff done, so if I get hit to Rykard, I just look like an idiot now. But maybe that's part of the fun. See if I can actually close a run off with Rykard. Fun and cool? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd go that far, but sure. Any Elden Ring boss? I don't know. I guess Morgoth's pretty cool. No, Horaloo. Horaloo's probably my favorite boss right now. Dude, I wish I could, but you can't make an argument for that. Like, you just can't. Rykard is a great rune. Like, he is a great rune. You, like, I wish, dude. Hero Zamor, yeah. Hero Zamor is pretty cool. Yeah, I guess once I get to, like, Volcano Mine or something, you can put me on base if you want. Just to save some of the in-between time. But yeah, the problem I have with Rykard is a Great Rune boss, and he's the only Great Rune boss you won't kill with your weapon. Like, it just, like, it doesn't make sense to kill him. It just simply doesn't. I don't see why. Like, the +0 Servant Hunter thing, sure, but, like, it just, I'm not using my only weapon I chose on that boss, so I shouldn't have to kill him. Even though he is a Great Rune boss. It's so stupid.
What are you trying to start?
And I would just replace him with some other boss and, like, have fun with it, but there's not really another boss I feel like that's super worthy of that placeholder, right? Like, there's... Like, I would want to do someone fun. Yeah, like Apostle, maybe. You could, like, instead of doing Rykard, you go kill Apostle in Divine Power. Like, that would be way cooler than doing Rykard. But, I don't know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, is just, like, you're not killing the boss with your weapon only, but he is one of the bosses of the category.
Oh yes, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very
And, like, you wouldn't exclude Rykard on all bosses weapon only, right? Because he's a boss, but... I don't know. So I hate doing Rykard, but I don't really know what else you would do instead. You just cooked. So I just simply accept the rules the way they are. Yeah, more weapon-only questions, yeah.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. If I will
Yeah, like, even if it was like, you have to kill all Great Runes and Godskin Noble, and you have an option of Rykard, I would just kill Noble and not do Rykard, because Noble, you would go there last anyway, and then you just sleep him, and he's script. Mikkel's Great Rune. Oh god.
I am Tanit. Riot,
Sure.
warrior, perhaps.
Sure.
Do I accept rise with us?
Run across
The drawing room, but
all of the DLC and collect a whole bunch of poopy fragments and kill 3-phase boss. Dung Eater? True. Dung Eater deserves a Great Rune. I agree. Yeah, it would actually add like a whole hour to the run. It's insane. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll take the on base, dude. It gives me cool boy points for getting an all Great Runes YOLO run. Maybe you can say that calls me cocky, but that's okay with me. Odds are I lose the run to Rykard anyway. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about running the DLC, though, is how long it takes to... Which I've talked about so many times, but the DLC's just... DLC's too big for what it provides. And the DLC fragments are garbage, but... I honestly, I don't think the fragments would be so bad if the DLC was small, because then you could just collect them faster. But it doesn't work like that, so... Gamer for YOLO AR? Hell no. I don't mind YOLO all Great Runes. I think it's really fun, but YOLO AR? No way. You'd have to pay me to do that. 5 tier 3 subs and I'll do YOLO AR. Yeesh, dude, that's a lot of damage. GG's on your first lemon? Sometimes get a boss fight, use cheat engine to give yourself fragments. Yeah. Yeah, I can't blame people for doing that. It's just, it's so annoying to have to go collect all the fragments. Three more trash bosses? Yeah, true. Yeah, because, like, the thing about, like, AR, I wouldn't mind fighting Estelle. I actually don't... I'm not a huge fan of that fight, but I don't hate it. But, like, Fortis Axe, I'm not really great at, and I don't really love that boss anyway. And then, like, Fia's Champs is garbage. You gotta do a 5-hour-long questline just to get to Fia's, and then, like, Plassey. I guess Plassey's alright, but he's not great. Yeah, 2 gods would be more interesting, but I'm not gonna... Like, I can't make it past Consort. There's no hope of that. I do wonder how good this build would be on Rolana. I mean, I guess we could go find out. Get a couple fragments. Maybe I should YOLO 2 gods and just accept I'm not gonna get it. Sounds of Conjuring. AGR adding 2 great bosses. 3 if you count Rykard. Yeah. Yeah, all Great Runes. I think all Great Runes is a really fun category, minus the Rykard part. And then... yeah, all Remembrances is... like, if you do all Remembrances, it's just not worth your time. Like, it's all Great Runes, plus, like, an extra hour, hour and a half, depending on your all Great Runes route, and then you get to fight a couple of trashy bosses, and that's literally all it is. It's not worth it at all. Oh, what's up, Dark Souls Enjoyer? Thanks for the good luck, dude. I guess we'll put Bow on here. Do Source Seal, Blue Dancer. Bean Boozled? I've heard of it though, but I haven't tried it. It sounds stupid. No offense. That was kind of mean, I'm sorry. I just, like, it's just eating jelly beans, right? Like, bad flavored jelly beans. Like, I've done that for fun as a kid. Oh, nice stagger. Surely GG. I need to stop zoning out. Actually, like, focus a little bit. God, this boss is so trash. There we go. GG's, dude. That's for the GG's, guys. Aim flew slow Rykard attacks are, yeah. For most of Rykard's attacks, you can actually, like, do an R1 with Serpent Hunter before he does it. Pivot all bosses? Yeah, surely. Region locked all bosses run where you don't go in order of regions. All remembrances, then all bosses. Off to PCR. Doing it used to go when you were a kid, yeah. I mean, I ate the Bean Boozled jelly beans, but I never... Oh my god, dude. Are we seriously gonna do all great rune or all remembrances, man? There's no way, right? I mean, I guess I do Fia's Fortisax first, but I'm gonna get hit there like 1000%. I'd rather do DLC. All Legends. Dude, All Legends is an extension of All Remembrances. We'll go DLC. We'll do Rolanda. We'll do Two Gods plus Rolana. If I can. That's the next step. Two Gods plus Rolana. Because I do quite like it. Even I've complained about her before. Yeah, what's up, Joey? Yeah, we got the run, dude. Thanks for the GGs, man. Was a fun one. Two Gods plus Rolana plus true all great runes. Actually true, yeah, we are still missing one great rune. Save 25k, dang. Too bad. Oh yeah, that's actually true, you did. Yeah, thanks for the GG's, Joey. It was a fun run. This build is pretty insane. How's your practice going with your guitar? Should I do Gaius also? Thoughts? Two Gods plus Rolana plus Gaius. Let's get a tree avatar. Nah, this is getting out of hand. I'll add Gaius at the most, but that's it. Distance PB last night off stream. Nice, dude. Radana's good. Radana's good on a distance PB because that's like that's almost half the run, you know? Alright, see you later, Lemon. Good run choice, dude. Good run choice. Yeah, extras could do. I'll do like Rolana, Gaius, Mesmer, Roman, I guess. I think that makes sense. Yeah, distance PB to Radana is good. That was one of my first big checkpoints, I think. Was Radahn. Because he's not a super easy fight if you're learning for hitless, and that is like that's a chunk of the run. I think a lot of people not necessarily get stuck there, but that's like a checkpoint for a lot of people. For run, see how it goes. Nice, dude. I wish you the best of luck, man. I'm glad it feels like it's coming together. It's a lot of work, but I hope you enjoy it, because I feel like it really does pay off. Sponsored by 3 brands or companies. I would probably choose... I don't know a lot about them, but I would probably choose 8-Bit Do, because I currently use an 8-Bit Do Ultimate 2 controller, and I really like it. It's going strong on 4 months now. I got it at Christmas, and I've had no issues with it, other than it disconnected, which I think is a Bluetooth issue. And even then, that's a bearable issue for me. I really like their controller. Yeah, it's a really nice controller. And they make a lot of controllers. Nova, my partner, has like a tiny little baby 8-Bit Do controller that is for like doing Anki cards and stuff. If you're in med school, that's what she would use it for. She uses a different one, but it's a pretty nice company from what I know. And I like their controllers, and she likes the controller she has. I don't think she uses anymore. I think she has a different one, but it might be 8-Bit Do too. I honestly don't know. But yeah, they make really good controllers. So probably 8-Bit Do. More fun than you thought. Nice, dude. I'm glad to hear that. I think Hillist definitely isn't for everyone, but people who enjoy it, it's like they grow and they get really good. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, one would definitely be 8-Bit Do. Master Run? I have no idea. I'll probably do it eventually, I just don't know when. Surely after my region locked all bosses run. I had to get sponsored by another brand? 2 other brands, dude, I have no idea. Steam? Steam makes good games. Or they don't even make games, I don't think. They just have a good platform. I don't know. I'll have to think about the other 2 a little bit. Terrified to do it, but now that I'm in it, it's not nearly as bad. Yeah, I think hitless can be a lot for people to first get into, because you're like, oh my god, I have to hit all these bosses and stuff, but realistically, like a hitless run, it can be as easy or as hard as especially in Elden Ring, like an open world. And so when you have Shackle, that takes 2 bosses out of the equation. Morgott, they're just totally done. Godric, on a lot of builds, you can fully script him too, whether it's like a sleep pot or sorcery or incants. That's another boss out of the equation. Radahn, he's not easy, but he does have a lot of scripted attacks, which makes him a lot easier to deal with. And you don't have to really know his full moveset, because he just has 100 scripted attacks, so it's easier to kind of get a small bite out of that. And then you have like, at that point you have like 4 bosses left if you're sleeping. Like there's 4 bosses you have to know. And even then, like, you can script or Lu phase 2 with a lot of weapons, so it's not, hitless is not easy. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying hitless is easy, but you really can make it much more reasonable for a newer player versus like so daunting and overwhelming. Yeah, one step at a time. Patience is really important. And even then, at some point, you might branch out and think, oh man, I want to fight poor Lu, so let me stop finding a strat for him in phase 2. And then that's another boss you can learn, just one boss at a time. Or Morgott, maybe. You want to learn Margit and Morgott, and so you bite on 2 bosses, and you can even get Shackle and learn them one at a time. Like, there's a lot of options, so it's really cool. Yeah, I've considered speedrunning a little bit. I did... When I first started playing Elden Ring, I went back to Dark Souls 1 at some point and tried doing a speedrun, because I had played Dark Souls 1 more than Elden Ring at that point. And it was cool. It was fun to look at, but I didn't really go crazy for it. And then I've done an all great speedrun in Elden Ring. Less speedrun, more hitless, but it was still technically speedrun. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th fastest or something. And I had an Gucci any percent that I did that was just, it happened to be very fast, but it wasn't necessarily for speedrun. It was just really cool. Absolute abysmal boss right there, by the way. Like, what the hell is that? It's not just the boss either. You can totally get shot by the archers there. Crazy. So yeah, I guess all of that is to say, I have considered speedrunning. It's okay when you tie it in with hitless, but even then, the goal of speedrunning is not really what I'm interested in so much. Because when you're doing a hitless run, you have an end goal of like getting the run hitless, right? Like my goal in this run was get a hitless any percent with this build, and I did. And now the goal's done. I can relax and chill out, and I can just go for a fun run, like YOLO all great runes, and continue on from there if I want to. But for speedrunning, there's not as much of an end goal unless you're not like a hardcore speedrunner. Like if you just want to do sub-hour any percent or something like that, like any percent glitchless, like that's a little different. I would be more open to that, but I think doing like a full-blown just focusing on speedrunning isn't really as fun because first of all, there's a lot of RNG, and believe it or not, there's not really any RNG involved in hitless, and that's something that really kind of pushes me away. Like, I've seen the Deathspoker speedrun route, and it looks unbearably miserable to run. Just, like, straight up, honestly, it looks terrible. And I think the speedrun community kind of agrees with that, too. And then on top of that, there's also... there's a lot of resets just due to RNG, which I don't really love resetting. That's something I like about hitless, is I can pretty much prevent resets from happening if I play well. And in speedruns, that's not so much the case. But yeah, I think the other thing is just like, the end goal for speedruns is just to be faster than everyone else. And everyone else also wants to be faster than you. And everyone. So it's just like a non-stop going, if that makes sense. And that's not really something I'm super interested in. But I think there are some games that are more fun to speedrun if you're just doing, like, my goal is to get sub X time. Like, I think Sekiro would be fun for that. I think, like, even Little Nightmares looks fun from what I've seen Zephyr doing with it, but, like, I haven't even played that, so I don't know. Speedrun God of War running the stress of some sections. Yeah. Yeah, another thing is just stress, because if you're on a good run, I think there's more pressure on you for speedrun than hitless run. Because there's more things that are just out of your control, also. Whereas, like, in hitless, you really are in control of just about everything that's happening, for the most part. Surely that's enough for +5. Oh, +6, dude. Nice. I have like 1 left or something. If I need 2, I'll go get the one at the front of Castle and Sis. See, Beatrice and Blessed Runner how to not count. For Team Hilla submissions, probably just like a stream linking for like 2 seconds. I mean, I've gotten hit in a lot of stupid ways, but stuff like that just happens. You lose focus, take a bad line or something, and you're just done. But yeah, probably like Just my internet blinking for a second and my stream crashes for like 2 to 4 seconds or something. It's just like I'm not recording locally. Which really sucks, but I do understand why they have the rules for it. But at the same time, like, I don't really care. I lost like 5 seconds of footage, so I'm like, wow, that sucks. Anyway. Still got the run, and I still think it was really fun, and I still uploaded it to YouTube. It was my bubble bath run is the one I'm talking about. Which, yeah, my stream crashed when I was in a dungeon for like just a couple seconds, but there's enemies in there, so it's technically not safe. I just run over. And it sucks, but like, I don't know, if you're gonna have a team hit list with like place for people to submit runs and have them on the website and stuff, you do need like to have a rule set defined. And that's like, that's how it is, you know? It sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm not really like upset about it or anything, but it is probably like one of the dumbest ways to lose a run, I guess. I'm also really close to a level, but my levels aren't really worth it at this point. Rip. There we go. GG's, dude. The uppercut got me. Oh, what's up, Nova? How's it going? Well, made it pretty far, I guess. Yeah, it was a pretty clean run, dude. I just wasn't really thinking about the uppercut. Wasn't ready for it. But hey. We take those, dude. Yellow all great runes. Second one I've done. That feels really, really good. And yeah, this build is like... This build is insane. Like, it's really, really good. The only downside is like this running attack is absolute garbage. But yeah, this is really good. Like, this combo is super good. That's really good. Yeah, she got me with her quick uppercut. I just wasn't ready for it. I was expecting a phase transition. And then she did quick uppercut.